Just as you can do increases on a peyote strip on the outside edge of a row to create shaping, you can also do increases on the inside of a peyote strip. And that's what I'm ready to show you now. So let's take a look at the beads. Here's a little peyote piece that I've been working along here, and I'm kind of in the middle of the row. I just kind of picked a spot that, let's say right here I want to do an increase. And I'm going to create my actual increase with a different color seed bead so that you can really see what it looks like as I go along. So right here I would normally pick up a single seed bead and pass through the next sticky outie. But what I'm going to do, since I want to increase here, is I'm going to pick up 2 seed beads and I'm going to force them into this spot. And what's going to happen, see how they kind of just sit at a diagonal, and that's actually what you want to do, is kind of force it to sit like this. If you're familiar with herringbone, that looks a lot like a herringbone V shape right in there, and it will also kind of frequently sit up on top of your beadwork when you do this. So it kind of not only will make it start bowing outward, but frequently will start making it bow upward too. So it's a really interesting shaping technique. But this is not the end of the increase. The increase actually is 2 parts. So let's finish the end of this row using our regular 1 bead per stitch. Okay, I'll flip, start the next row. Okay, now here I am coming to these crazy increase beads. So I've got 1 more of my regular green here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pass through the first bead of that increase. So I threw those 2 in there, but I'm only passing through 1 of those beads. And what I'm going to do, the second part of our increase, is I'm going to pick up 1 more of our increase beads, and I'm forcing it in between the 2 in this single spot that I had last time. So you have to use a little bit of tension to do this. So you pull it and see how it pops right inside there, and it will create this little set of 3 beads. Then I can just continue peyoting along to the end of my row, and then I'll show you what we're going to do when you come back the opposite direction. Okay, and you'll notice, see how it's kind of coming upward from my piece here, and then you'll also notice how it's starting to kind of bow outward a little bit here. Okay, so we're going to come back on the next row. And we're just going to pass through that single bead up there, just like it's always been there, always been a part of our piece. Oops, come on, catching my thread. Okay, finish the row, and I'll flip it and show you what it looks like. Okay, so there we go. So now we've got the upward bump, an added bead in here, and then the nice shaping outward. So you'll see this in quite a bit of 3-dimensional objects. This is how we create 3-dimensional objects in bead weaving, is by changing our increases and our decreases. So now you know how to do it. Enjoy.